Good morning, everybody, or whatever time of day it is for you. Welcome to the studio. I am doing a follow-up video on the video that I posted last week, which was my Black and White Zine Journal. And that is where I used just black markers and pens and created this really simple journal using just staples. And today I wanted to follow up and add some words. So I kept this really simple. I worked in Canva and I put down the text that I wanted to write. The only tricky thing with this was making sure the width of my my text would match the width of the actual journal. So that was the only thing I kind of needed to check. But otherwise, I just took some time and did some writing. And I have printed the text on this really bright neon cardstock, which I'm super excited about because I think it's going to contrast against the black and white really well. So this is going to be super simple. All I'm going to be doing is cutting out the text and kind of piecing it together throughout the journal. There's not too much to it. I'm just going to be gluing it down with some PVA glue, which is great because if you get a nice thin layer of that on your material, it'll lay flat without buckling. So just grabbing my scissors here and going to cut out these different chunks of text. I am going to be cutting them in more of like a roundish shape because, again, I think it's going to contrast and add some movement to the journal, which is a little more buttoned up, straight lines and that kind of thing. So keeping it super simple here. And if you are part of my zine subscription, you will notice that this is a little bit of a sneak peek into what you will be getting in August, which is when I'm going to be sending the next issue out. I'm drawing inspiration from this black and white zine. I really enjoyed making it, so I'm gonna make a new one for you, but some of the text may be overlapping and may be very similar to what I'm doing here. I titled this zine, Come As You Are, Notes About Being Here with Your Wonderful Self. I've been doing a lot of thinking about just as we're getting older, just really coming into ourselves and kind of feeling confident in that. Because in a society where, we have to be a certain way or we have to look a certain way, it can be hard to kind of step into our own and, be vibrant and radical and just ourselves. So this is a little book about self-acceptance and also just being brave and standing up for what you believe in. And this first page reads, I wonder if we all decided not to hide out, not to compare, not to worry, not to follow along so much. How would we show up? What would our completely authentic self be like? Perhaps you already know. All right, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and speed up the video. One thing I would like to note is, and something I will be doing a little different when I create my zines for my subscribers, I will be mixing up the colors a little more. When I printed my text, I printed on a pink sheet of paper and then blue and then green and then orange. So that's kind of how the book is segmented, which I don't think is a bad thing, but I do like the idea of kind of mixing the colors up a little bit. So that is one thing I will be changing when I do this again. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. And again, super simple, just cut and paste and have a good time with it. And that's a wrap. Hope you all enjoyed. If you're interested in learning more about my zine subscription, see below in the notes. Have a good one.